Good morning, everyone. It is 7:30 in the morning and I have just arrived at school because today we are starting to set up our classroom. So I'm super excited. There's so much to do. So first I'll give you a little tour and then I'll talk about what I'm thinking of doing. So a little bit overwhelming when I actually walk through it just because everything is everywhere. There's some things I left up because I was in this classroom last year. So this wall I've left up, which I think we'll use as like a writing wall. So I just left the fabric up. And then I also left up this door. I need to fix it a little bit because it's all falling off, but it's just got the class rules. And because we're year one again, they'll probably be the same. So that's the classroom. And you're probably wondering, like, why is it so big? So I teach at a school that does agile learning spaces. So basically, and we do co-teaching. So it'll be myself and my partner teacher, and we'll be teaching together, and we'll have roughly 40 to 45 students. And it's the two classrooms which act as one big class. So these compactor doors will stay open the entire year. We never close them. And essentially it's two teachers and 40, 45 students. So lots of fun. You can imagine. It does get quite loud though. Anyway, that's another story. All right, let's attack the corner. So this is the corner that I'm talking about. Last year I had fabric on the walls, colorful fabric, and I had like a quote. I'll insert a picture so you can see. But this year our class, all of our classes are actually based on sea animals and marine life. So there's some really cute names, but we will be one walrus. And for this little corner, I'm going to create like a sea ocean theme. And I've also got some really cool resources to use that will help me create that. The scene that I'm thinking of creating, I have done once before, and that was during home learning. I'll insert another picture so you can see what I'm talking about, where we have a spare room in our house and the kids were learning about the ocean. So I decided to make a sea-themed room in my house where I presented all our learning and created videos for the students. So I'm going to use the same resources to make this corner, which was fantastic because I didn't have to buy anything. But yeah, it's going to be a work in progress. I want to put the fabric on the walls. I've got like fish netting that I want to hang. I've got some like ocean pinatas that I want to hang as well. So let's get started. I'm just going to grab out the resources that I need to create our little corner, which are in the storeroom. So I will take you to get them now. I'm so glad that I cleaned and organized my storeroom last year because I forgot what it looked like. All this will have to come out, but this is all my sea and ocean themed resources. So I'm going to get them out now. Okay, so I wanted to show you what I've got. Something I did purchase that I didn't already have was some like little jellyfish plush toys. We actually went to the aquarium in the holidays and my partner seen them and he was like, oh, this would be a fantastic idea to hang up. So we got some. They were really cheap, surprisingly, from the aquarium. So we got this one, and I think there's two more colors. So there's the blue, the pink and the purple. So we'll hang them up in our ocean corner, which will look really cute. And then I've got some a blow up floaty, which I probably won't put in the classroom, but that's something I used in home learning. I've got like little blow up fish. I've got some of the Finding Nemo sea creatures, lots of string to hang things, scuba, what are they called? Scuba goggles, something like that. And then I've got heaps of crepe paper, and then we've got this is like fish netting, so it just like expands out. And last time for home learning I hung it from the roof. Don't recommend doing it at home, especially if you're renting. Sorry guys. Little secret, I stuck this to the roof with like double-sided tape, and when I pulled it off, I didn't pull it off carefully. I pulled it off a little bit hard, and because the roof was probably painted a really long time ago, it peeled the paint off. So I had to spend like a day on the weekend sanding, like filling the holes and repainting the roof. But you can't tell, you literally can't tell. So it's all good now, but be careful where you put it. And this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is like, it's not actually material, it's like a plastic. I've got some that I didn't use. It's from like the Party Shop, and it's like a scene setter. So it's really cool. It's like 12 meters worth. Like, are you kidding? 12 meters worth in a packet. Hence why I bought 2 packets and I needed 1. I didn't realize how much there was. But I'm going to use that for the background to create the ocean on the walls, and then I'll decorate with everything else. So that's what I've got. Something else that I bought for last year but didn't use was this. It's like a photo frame prop, but I thought that'd be really cute for like the first day when we take photos of the kids for the first day in year 1. So I might write something like first day or something down here, and I'll take a photo of them holding it. So that was really cute. Then I've got my pinatas. They're a little bit squished now. The dolphin. This is my favorite one. This fish, and lucky last, a big shark. So I'm really excited for this year. I think it's a really fantastic theme to do in the classroom. So we planned a really cool PBL last year around the ocean, and we planned to go to the aquarium and this massive exhibition, which was fantastic, and I was so excited, but obviously due to COVID and all the things that happened, we weren't able to do that PBL. So I'm really hoping that maybe we can do it again this year. And like I said, it will really fit in with our theme. Talking about themes, this is our door display. So when you walk into the classroom, a lot of teachers put up like a display saying like what classroom it is. So this is ours. You can see it. So it says, "Welcome to One Walrus with Miss Hart and Miss Lowe." I thought that was really cute. So I got 2 of them printed, and we will put them on both doors. Yeah, so that's what I've got. So I'm gonna use all of this to attack that corner. Wish me luck. By the way, before I begin, really cool tip. If you have a stapler gun, they say you have to buy certain staples. They're like thicker to go into the staple gun. But I ran out one day and I thought, oh, I'll just try to put normal ones in there. You can actually put the normal staples in there, and instead of just one staple coming out, it shoots 2 out together. So that's a really cool trick. If you don't want to pay the extra price to get the proper staples, you can just use normal ones and it will shoot out 2 together. I haven't done much, but just putting that up, my goodness, I'm puffed. Puffed. I swear, this is just, being a teacher is exhausting. Just always on the go. Okay, so I've nearly done the first wall. There's like this bit here, the line. You can see that I've like had to overlap it, but I don't really know how else to do it because obviously it's not long enough to just to do one sheet. But like, I think it'll look alright. Once we have like all the walls up, some borders around it, maybe even a quote on the wall with the netting at the top, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's just keep going. So it's looking really good. I like it. The line still bugs me a little bit, but I mean, from afar, you can't really tell. It kind of blends in. I think it's just, obviously I can see it because I put it up. I'll take you up close and you can have a look. So that's the wall. There's obviously like gaps around the edges, but I've got borders that I used for the edges to make it nice and tidy, so I'm not really too fussed about that. And then this line, I just put heaps of staples in just because I don't want it to come down. Look, I'm a little bit worried about what I've put up in regards to the material. So last year I used like poplin, which is like a fabric, and it stayed up all year, it never fell down. This is like, it's kind of like, if you have like a kid's Christmas party and you buy those plastic tablecloths, it's kind of like that material, or like a drop sheet but really thin for painting. It's kind of like that. So like I'm a little bit worried that they might lean on it and tear it, but I guess that's just an expectation that I have to set. Don't touch the walls, that kind of thing, which I did in previous years anyway. Maybe that's why the fabric stayed up. So yeah, a little bit worried about that, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this wall over here, this one, and then this little space. Hey guys, I'm just sitting down, having a break. It's like 10 o'clock now, and I feel like all I've done is that wall and half of this one. And I'm exhausted. Like, I feel like these holidays have been so nice, so relaxing, but I feel like coming back to school is going to be a real shock to the system. Like, most school days, I feel like they're just so fast paced. You don't have time to sit down throughout the day. You're so on the go all the time. You know, if you're not teaching, there's a student asking a question or someone talking to you or wanting to know something. You don't get 5 seconds to yourself. And yeah, I don't know, just like putting up this display, it's just reminded me of how tired I'm gonna be at the end of week 1. But that's okay. It'll be a great time. But another thing as well, throughout the school day, I always forget to drink water. So bought one of these last year by Frank Green. So good. Water stays cold. Just sip on my water all day. So that's really, really helped. I actually smashed my last one. I dropped it on the concrete in the car park. And yeah, it was not a good time. So I got a new one. But yeah, so I'm just gonna have a break and then I'll continue. To be honest, like once I do this corner, it's probably all I'll do. I can't move the furniture or anything. I can't put down like the sticky dots because the carpet hasn't been cleaned yet. And like, I don't know about the front of the room. Like I have everything ready to go up, but I want to talk to my partner teacher first and kind of make sure that we're on the same page. In case, you know, she wants to put things somewhere else or do things differently or has like a better idea for the front of the room. So I'll probably just focus on this corner, and then once that's done, I think that's all I'll do today. In saying that, I've been here for 3 hours and this is literally all I've done. So, you know, we'll see how we go. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer, but I mean, who knows? We'll see. Plus there's a few other teachers here as well. So I have had some conversations with them and got into their rooms. But yeah, well, we'll continue in a few minutes. Okay, so the corner is all done. I'm actually really loving it and really excited. I'll take you over here and spin the camera around so you can get a full view. There's obviously heaps of stuff in the way, but that's the corner. So loving it. Now I need to make the decision of what borders to put around the edges to make it nice and neat. So show you what I've got. So I used these last year, so I've got some in the storeroom, but I just bought a few extra in case we wanted to do the same on my co-teacher's side. So I was thinking these are just from Edsco, but I've got the blue sparkly or the rainbow. Let's have a look. Decided already. We're going with the rainbow, so it's nice and bright. All right, so I'm gonna put this around all the edges of the walls to cover like the untidy parts, like all this. So the border will go around there and make it nice and neat and kind of just finish it all off. So let's start that now. The walls are officially up and so are the borders. I love it. I really, really love it. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Took me, it's now 11:15, so it took me like a fair few hours. And then my next job is like all the netting. I want to hang it kind of like up the top. And then have like the pinatas and sea creatures hanging down, but I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, so I will think of a way and let you guys know. But this is the product. I'll show you guys a close-up. Okay, so I've come up with an idea. I think because I want to hang like the sea creatures like hanging down and have the netting like kind of flowing, but there's no like string or anything. So there's like one beam up here, but I was thinking of putting string from like there whoa, it's hard to do, from here across to that corner, and then I can hang it down. But I've only got brown string and it doesn't look very nice, but we've already got white string in the classroom and you can hardly see it. So I might go and purchase some white string that I can pop up. Obviously it means that I can't do it today, which is a little bit of a shame because I was hoping to finish the corner, but that's okay. I'll see what else I can do in the classroom, and I'll save finishing this little nook in the classroom for another day. But yeah, I'm really loving it and really excited to show you guys the finished corner. So that will be really cool. Okay, so corner is, well, the walls are done and I'm gonna finish the rest later once I get some other materials and resources for it. Now I'm gonna work on this little nook on my side. This is where we do our support work, our intervention work with students who need a bit more assistance. So we use the jelly bean table, the whiteboard, and this little corner. So I thought I wanted to make this kind of like a cute little ocean themed area as well. So I'm thinking I might put the ocean backdrop on this little wall, and then I'll just do like a dark blue fabric around the rest with a nice border. And then eventually as well, I'll hang some stuff coming down like coral or jellyfish or something to make like that area really enticing for those students. So let's do that now. That wall is done. I've put up the blue fabric for around the whiteboard. Now I'm just gonna do the borders, and then I think that's all I'll do for today. I'm gonna use the same rainbow borders to go around the whiteboard. Okay, so the little corner is done. I've put the fabric on and the borders on. I'll show you a close-up now. All right, guys, so in total, the furniture is still everywhere. But I have done the walls for this corner and I've decorated that little nook as well. That's what I'm gonna do. This one is obviously unfinished. I wanted to hang some netting, some like sea animals, but I have to get some string for that. So I'll finish that one later and show you guys once it's completely finished. But yeah, it was a great day, productive day, got 2 things done that I wanted to, and feeling good. So if you liked this video, please remember to like and subscribe. I will be uploading another video, probably part 2 of the rest of the classroom, moving the furniture, and then a final classroom reveal as well. So I hope that you enjoy.